Today we add the second layer of work on our three-part core series with a prone cobra position. Hey there, I'm Tommy Larkin. Thank you for joining me today. Now, if you have not reviewed last week's tweak, number 61, I highly recommend watching it first before continuing with today's video. In that video, I go over the different systems of the core with descriptions of the local, global, and movement systems. This video assumes you have watched the previous one and have the level of information provided as a basis for today. So last week, we focused primarily on the local stabilization system of muscles with our modified half boat with a secondary rocking action. The first static hold gets to the deeper level of the core development, while the rocking portion starts to bring in the global stabilization system. Today's prone cobra position helps add more layers of the global muscles to the mix, plus includes engagement of the erector spinae muscles, which I feel are inaccurately left out of consideration when building core stabilization. Now, before we get into today's work, a couple of quick notes. First, do your best to not overly push the legs into the floor in an attempt to help lift the torso. The more the legs push, the more gluteus maximus want to engage. They are responsible for lifting the legs, which is not as important here. Do, however, internally rotate the legs. This will engage the gluteus medius muscles in the buttocks region, which helps stabilize the hips and legs to better facilitate muscle contraction of quadratus lumborum, multifidus, the external obliques, and those erector spinae muscles. Secondly, don't try to lift too high. We're not looking to hyperextend the back. Instead, seek to maintain the feeling of cat in the abdomen and cow in the chest. This provides a counterbalance of core actions, which in turn helps increase the overall strengthening of our stabilization system. So let's come to our mat and lie on our belly in a prone position with the arms extended about 45 degrees from the body with the palms on the floor. Now, as you inhale, engage your legs and lift the chest off of the floor. We'll count to 5, and as you do, point the thumbs towards the ceiling. Now, exhaling, slowly lower the torso back to the floor. Pause here for 2 breaths. That's a nice inhale and an exhale. And that's probably a nice another inhale and exhale. So, okay, as you inhale, engage your legs and lift the chest off of the floor, holding for a count of 5, and point the thumbs towards the ceiling. Now, exhaling, slowly lower the body back to the floor. Great job. That's our sample for today. Now, initially, you want to seek to do 5 repetitions with a 5-second hold, building to 5 repetitions with a 5-breath hold. Now, that breath hold is a count of 6 in and 6 out. So if you're not able to do the 6 and 6 on breathing, you'll work towards gaining more of your breath control while holding. My recommendation in that is to find a 3-breath hold at the 6 and 6, or maybe you do a 5-breath hold at a 4 and 4 or a 5 and 5 as you build up to more capacity and ability. So there you go. I hope you gained great benefit from today's work. If you have any questions about this tweak or any previous one, let me know. Put your question in the comments of the specific tweak and I'll get back to you. Also, if you like today's tweak, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Plus, check out the website and follow us on social media for other inspiration and great ways to increase your optimal vitality. You'll find those links in the description below. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, have an amazing week and be excellent to each other.